Alright, what's good YouTube? I recently got back from the Long Island Reptile Expo. I picked up a few new additions, as well as a bunch of supplies and some cages. I just showed these off a few days ago. I have 4 Emperor Scorpions. They should all be females. Some of you that have been following the channel since the beginning know that I used to keep a lot of these at one time. Probably I think like 2 dozen I had at one time. That was back when you could get like 3 of them for like $20. And then they stopped importing them from Africa. So anything that's available now is captive born. And then when they started to become available again, because they were hard to find, the captive borns, they were like $100 each. But now they're around $40 to $50 each. So I jumped on those again. I also have one more animal that I'm going to be showing off at the end of the video. Let's see, we got a bunch of supplies. You see, we got some of these vines. Some hides for the scorpions. We got some springtails, isopods. These will act as a natural cleaner for the enclosures. This is a dish for mealworms and stuff like that for the scorpions, so they always have food all the time, and the mealworms can't climb out of this, or super worms. What else we got over here? Some water bowls. Some cork bark. Leaf litter. Mealworms. Some lights. This is going to be for the other animal I'll show at the end of the video. Timer, stuff like that. Alright, so I'm going to show one cage. I'm going to unbox one cage, put it together, show you it real quick. Alright, so here's the box of the Emperor Scorpions. This is going to be the smaller cage. And this thing only weighs probably like 10 pounds. It's not really heavy at all. The other cages are bigger, so that one weighs a bit more. So let me get this open real quick. Alright, so here's the first cage. This is called a Terra Warp. It's going to be probably the bottom piece. It's actually held together with just these 2 poles. And we got sliding plastic doors. And a bunch of screws. So I actually seen these orbs at the Tinley Reptile Expo and ARBC show. And I decided to wait to get home to actually order them. I'll put it together and show you how it looks. Alright, so I just finished the first one. So he's got a screen top. You can actually take the top right off and switch it with just a plain plastic cover to cut off some of the ventilation. So you got ventilation on the side. And then sliding door goes all the way around. So this piece right here is an additional separate piece they sell so that you can add more soil, a couple inches more, because it comes up to here. But with this piece, you can go a lot higher now, as you can see. And this is going to be good for the scorpions, so they don't get they like to dig, and they don't get any of the dirt into the tracks. So I could basically fill up the dirt to the first part of the cage, the original part. Really cool. And then it's got this little key. You just put it right there, and now the cage won't open. Really lightweight. So it's probably 10 pounds or less. It's not heavy at all. But let me set it up and get the scorpions in there. Alright, so the cage is fully finished. Right here I'm just using a daylight blue bulb, nothing special. It's just a regular bulb for the house, not for reptiles or anything like that. You got a hide there, cork bark to climb. This is a really big cork bark back here. Some dried oak leaves and magnolia leaves. The big ones are the magnolia and the small ones right here, these are the oaks. Then we're using some reptile prime. So I'm gonna throw one scorpion in there right now. I'm gonna wait to add the rest. Get the rest feeding more. Emperor scorpions are, you can keep them in groups, a colony of them together, but they do each have their own personalities, so all it takes is getting one that's just a bad one, and it could fight with the rest and possibly kill the rest of your group. So see, this one right here is stinging and everything, so I'm gonna put this one in there for now. So that one's pretty aggressive, and that's something emperors usually don't do, is sting much. They'll usually pinch before I'm stinging. Nope, you're not climbing out. There you go. Alright, so let me get to the next setup. Alright, so this is the last cage and the last animal. This is a male green tree python. Really nice male. And then you can see the cage. It's just a taller one. What's cool about this one, since it's an arboreal cage, comes with this pipe that goes all the way down, and you can hook up different spots for different trays. So I got 2 areas for water bowls. He actually climbed into that one already. So you can see right here, different type of cup holders for it. This one's for 2 smaller ones, single. I wrapped the pipe in that vine stuff best I could to hide some of it. This should hold him down for a few months. Probably about 6 months, and then he'll have to get moved up. And they sell these cages bigger, so Cole's get a bigger one for him. And then this cage comes with 2 vents. Instead of 1 big one in the middle, it comes with 2. Like I was saying earlier, you can switch 1 vent out if you want to keep more humidity in. So that's probably what I'll do with the Emperor Scorpion cage. They don't really need the light, or like the light anyway. They're nocturnal, but they need more humidity. Might do the same thing with this one. Just keep one light, a basking area, and that's it. And then close off the other vent. Keep the humidity in there. But that's it. Later.